Welcome back, gamers, to the Get Good Pod. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I'm your host, Sandy Cheek, with my co-host.
Million G's. What's up, everybody? How we doing?
We're doing great,
What's
right?
going on?
We're gonna assume that you guys are doing great because we know
If you're tuned
from
in here,
gamers'
you,
standpoint,
you must be doing fantastic. There's just no
you
other
must be
option.
doing the best of the best. Hang with the best.
Exactly. See he gets it. That's why I like this guy.
This guy or this guy?
No, this guy. You're 1,000% over here. There's no if
But
ands
what
or
if I
booties.
told you were over here
Well, then
and I was over here?
that kind of sounds like a you issue, skill issue. Some might say.
Okay, okay.
You
Well, I'm
know.
pretty skilled. Um, so
Sure.
I kind of wanted to jump straight into some news.
Hey, that's kind of what I wanted to do too. There's been
Let's get right into the news.
So yeah, go with what you want to go with first. There's been a bunch of stuff that we've kind of haven't dived into yet. There's a lot of updates and shit
Uh,
that have
let's see
happened
if I can
lately
find
that we
it.
haven't talked about.
Hey, let me pull it up real quick. Um,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Yeah, I'm listening.
yeah. Hold up. I'm pulling it
I
up.
got I
So
got
maybe
my
you go
stuff
ahead and
ready.
start. Yeah. You go ahead and start. Get your.
You're gonna be
I
there
thought I
for
had it,
a
bro, and then it went away,
second.
bro. It went away.
Well, you don't write this shit down. Fucking
Well, I had
noob.
the link saved.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyways, first thing that I want to get off the bat, I think Xbox might be making a comeback. I don't know if you've been seeing any of the news about it.
Oh, I saw that
Uh,
they lowered the Game
They
Pass, and then
lowered
they're
their
trying
Game
some new
Pass.
stuff
They updated their logo to have it reminisce what it used to look
to the old
like
one. Yeah,
to the
I did
old
see
one.
that.
And the lady that's been turned to the CEO for it has like stomped her ground, saying there's going to be less and less AI
Oh yeah.
from here on out.
It's funny though too, because I think if it's correct what I heard, the lady that took over, she like literally had like doesn't have like experience in that field. She does like marketing or something.
Yeah,
She has experience in the marketing field,
yeah,
not really
something to that
gaming
effect.
wise.
I'm not too sure about it, but
It was something like
if
that.
she keeps doing what she's been doing, I'll be happy.
Yeah, dude.
It's been nothing but good stuff. Like we just said, went down for the price in Game Pass. No AI. She's also trying to plan a deal with. I think they said it was with Discord or something to where with the Game Pass stuff,
Hmm.
it's gonna be more customizable. Like you can pick and
Oh,
choose like for what specific price you can pick and choose what games that you want, what type of games you want to play from what publishers and stuff like that.
oh,
So I think that's kind
yeah.
of badass.
Okay, that's interesting.
You know,
Huh.
it's just a thing of a lot more freedom than what we've been having, which is definitely
Yeah,
a step in the right direction over here.
I'm just wondering like, does like how much like the customization is gonna help,
What do
or
you
like
mean?
what exactly that portrays
It's
as like,
it's all up in
because like
the air right now. We're not too sure exactly how it's gonna
yeah,
go,
right. Because I
but
mean, I guess if you want to see like specific games, like oh, I like playing shooter games, and then that's what they're gonna show you. I get that, but I mean, I kind of like seeing the variety of everything, just because there's so many games, and like you never
yeah,
know
but
what you might want to try.
sometimes it does also get overwhelming, and you're just seeing something. You're always seeing a bunch of games that you would never touch in a million years. That's
Oh yeah.
that's another big issue. One
Okay.
example I saw online was someone who's like against Ubisoft anything for some
Hmm.
reason. You could exclude any Ubisoft games so that
Interesting.
you wouldn't be seeing those. Like I said, it's just up in the air.
Oh,
Nothing's like really confirmed, right? So
speaking of
it's
Ubisoft,
uh oh, you
you
got
saw
it.
that they're doing the Black Flag resync.
Yes, the Black Flag remake.
They actually are making it, and
Yeah,
it, dude,
yeah,
it looks like it's gonna be great.
that shit's been confirmed for a minute. I've just been waiting on like
Right.
news and shit for it. I'm
But
actually
that's the
hyped for
issue.
that.
Like I've heard so many different things from Ubisoft. Like they, where they're trying to make these new games and it's not, going, and like they cut a bunch of other stuff, but
Oh yeah, they
supposedly that one they're sticking with. So it's good to see that it
we should
actually has like a
we could
release
hope.
date.
Yeah, because what they didn't just start developing it. It's been in the works for a while, right?
Right, yeah, which I've been hearing, but I wasn't sure that they, it's like certain games, like you hear stuff like, oh, they're making a remake, and then you don't see anything else from it. Then they throw it on the back burner or something.
Oh, looks like there is a release date for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's already a release date for it, so I was hyped to see that. Very hyped to see that.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, because what, July 9th is when that one comes out. This actually brings up
Yeah.
something I wanted to ask a while ago.
Uh huh.
Um, but it's why, I guess it's just from the stuff that I've been seeing, not like to you personally, but just stuff I've been seeing on the internet. Why do people get happy over like video game remakes, but then if it's like
Mm.
a movie remake, they call it lazy, right?
Uh,
I've been seeing
I
a
I know the difference. I
yeah,
could give you my opinion on it.
yeah, tell me.
So
I've I've
yeah, yes.
I've never understood it because it's basically the same thing. One you can play, the other one you watch.
Right, right. So like that feeling of being able to play that game again for the first time, but it looks a little bit better than it did before.
Yeah.
Like video games just give you more of a personal connection to it. Where like movies, when they do remakes, they have whole different new people in it,
Mhm.
depending on what it is, different voice actors or different actors playing those characters in the remakes. That it's not the same movie, but the game it's going to be the same game, same story. They probably do, most of the time they have the same voice actors, um, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, or like they just take the same voice lines that they already had. You know what I mean?
Fair.
And
Okay.
reuse them. So like it's just like it's going to be the same experience, but just with better graphics for video game remake. Where a movie remake, it's a completely different experience. You know what I mean?
I mean, it can be. I'm trying to think
What's your
of
opinion on it? Like, give me an
well,
example.
I'm
Like how you feel about the difference.
so I'm trying to think of an example. That's kind of where
Right.
where I'm drawing blanks. But in my opinion, I kind of see it both as it's new and improved. It can be, which most of the time they are. Let's
Right. Do you like
I
movie remakes?
I do like movie remakes. I'm trying to think of one of like any that are like recent, but I'm kind of drawing a
I mean, they
blank.
have some good ones, and then like also like they have like movie remakes that aren't really remakes, but it's the same
It's what?
concept, the same
Yeah.
series or whatever. Like
Isn't
they're doing it with like say like Harry Potter, dude. They have the
okay,
movies,
yeah.
but now they're remaking the
Now they're
TV
doing it
show.
for a show, right?
Now, yeah, now it's probably going to be good, but it's not going to be the
It's
same
not the
because it's
same.
different people.
But
That's what I'm
but if
saying.
it's not the same but it's better, then where's the issue there then? Cuz a lot of people
Yeah.
still would have an issue if that was the case and I just don't see it.
Right, but it's also, the same thing if we take it like generational, be like, "Oh, you know, we never seen these ones before, but we have this new one and I really liked this because I haven't seen the old ones." You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's like yeah, so there's like so many movies that there's probably that have been remade that I haven't seen, you
Okay,
know.
here's one. Here's one that I didn't know at first was technically a remake. The fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's been
Um
remade like 3 times.
yeah, but the first one with what's his name? The crazy guy. He was in the Frankenstein movie.
Mm.
Um
Dude, I'm so
we
bad at names, dude.
on no, I'll find it. I'll find it. Hold on. People know exactly who I'm talking about right
Dude,
now.
I know who you're talking about too, and I like him so
But
much better.
but yeah,
Cause
so
it, cause
oh,
it
you
was
like him
him,
more
Johnny
than
Depp,
the
and
Johnny
then
Depp
they
one?
had and yeah, Yeah.
Oh, and then
And then they
well, the
also
new
had
one, yeah,
Charlemagne, or what's his name, or
Mr. Charlotte's
Charlemagne.
Web. Um,
Char- yeah, yeah.
but wasn't that one more of a prequel than a
So that's what
remake
I'm
of
saying.
the
They have
movie?
their that's with
I
like
don't
movie
count that
remakes.
as a
They do
remake.
their
That's not a
that's what
remake.
that's what I'm saying though. They do their own adaptation of the movie. So
Yeah,
like it's a little different. Where like that's what I was saying. Like with games, they generally keep it the
it's
same
almost all the
because they
same.
you can't
Yeah.
yeah you can't really remake a game and add stuff to it. You can, but it's
Well,
you know I guess they yeah Call of Duty.
actually, no, the Resident Evil games, the remakes,
Yeah,
nothing like the original games.
yeah,
They're nothing like the original games, but they're so much fucking better.
right, right.
So yeah, that's just something I've always wondered on because some movie remakes are good, some video game remakes even are bad, but
Yeah, yeah.
people always tend to gravitate towards the opinion of any movie remake is bad.
Any movie? Oh yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
see what you're saying.
there's a lot of people where
Yeah, no,
like
I mean,
any
there's some
remake of
good
a movie
ones.
is going to be bad no matter what. I don't feel that way,
Yeah,
but
no, no, they definitely have some good ones. You know, I'll give I'll give something a go before I judge it. You know what I
yeah, of
mean?
course.
Don't judge a book by its cover. You know, watch the movie, play the game,
These aren't books.
bro. Actually, speaking of movies, dude, because
Uh-oh.
that's a good point. That uh, you remember like when like you get the DVD and they also had like the special features. Some of those movies had like little games put onto them, so you could play games
Oh yeah.
and
Dude, wait.
yeah.
Oh no, I don't remember any of them, but I know
Dude,
what you're
one of my
talking
favorite
about.
ones was the Harry Potter ones.
What did the Harry Potter one
Cause
have?
dude, so the Goblet of Fire, if you did that one, you could go through all the stages of the tournament for the
Oh.
Harry Potter movie, and like it's literally I think you're literally just pressing the TV remote back and forth and stuff.
Oh,
Um,
I
like one's a maze, you're doing the
I
maze, you're doing
use
the
this
water,
term very loosely, but it's basically
the
like
dragon,
a
and yeah,
point and click something
yeah,
almost.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
sense,
because
yeah.
there's some stuff like that, and then there were some where they would do what they would do like trivia shit, right?
Yeah, yeah. But those were fun, and like it's crazy because like everything's streamed now, so they don't have stuff like
They
that.
don't have anything like that. You just get
Exactly.
straight into whatever you're watching.
Right. Plus, they also had like special behind the scene
Bloopers,
stuff or like
but
special. Yeah,
behind the scenes, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Some funny stuff that they threw in there that like you don't really get to see
They don't do
anymore
that
because
no
they don't
more.
do. Yeah.
They just like
Like
here's a movie. That's it.
there's maybe like a few movies that will throw like some bloopers in at the end, but like you don't really get to
Fucking
see that.
my favorite kind of stuff was with what with the original Toy Story movies like 1, 2, maybe 3,
Yeah.
where they would do like the animated blooper shit. That was just Pixar's thing in general.
Yeah, yeah.
At
Those were good.
at that point in time, makes me sad
I
that
haven't seen any of that in any of their new stuff.
nothing does that anymore.
Yeah, they're missing a big mark on that because
Oh
that stuff was
yeah,
good.
that's a
Makes you
big
feel a
point,
little like connected in a
right?
sense.
Yeah.
All right, so I got what I wanted to bring up.
Oh, did you finally find it
Um,
after eons and eons of searching?
yeah, no, yeah, I pulled it up because I thought I had it pulled up and then it went away, but it's pretty much about Sony. Uh, I guess is to pay a 7.85 million in PlayStation Store settlement. I don't know if
Oh,
you've heard about this,
slightly, but I
but
didn't really dive into it.
yeah, yeah. So basically, the case centers on a claim that Sony unlawfully eliminated competition and monopolized the market for its digital games.
What?
Meaning, like, no third party vouchers or game vouchers or anything like that.
Okay.
You could only strictly buy it from the PlayStation. So, with that being said, I guess it's like PlayStation exclusive titles and stuff like that.
Mm,
Yeah, Sony denied that it engaged in any wrongdoing, uh,
okay.
but the court has approved it for the settlement payout. So I think it said from, let's see where it says. because it said like which dates if you bought the games. Okay, so yeah, in order to qualify for getting the paid out or whatever, which I heard wasn't really going to be much. It could be like they'll just send you straight into your PlayStation Network. They'll send you like some money in the wallet.
Yeah.
Um, but it's only going to be like a few dollars here and there. It could be up to 30, depends. But it says have purchased one of the eligible digital games through the PlayStation Store between the period of April 1st, 2019 and December 31st, 2023. It's crazy.
That's a pretty fat gap. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I'm
That's
saying. I was like, there's no way.
and what it's like specific games or like any game
Yeah,
that
I
they
don't think
had
they
there.
actually. Let's see if they actually have a list. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I got a big list actually. Oh,
Yeah.
Trials Fusion, Assassin's
Ooh.
Creed Chronicles China, Destiny, Destiny 2, Legendary Collection, Demon Souls, Persona 4, Need for Speed Rivals, FIFA 17, NHL 17, a bunch of different games. Resident Evil 4, a bunch of the WWEs, I guess. NBA 2K18, the Jackbox Party Packs.
Oh no.
Yeah. Um, yeah, they got a bunch of different stuff on here. Infamous First Light,
Oh.
Bloodborne, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter collection, God of War collection. Yeah, just a bunch of games actually.
About to say, I feel like that list just keeps on going and going. So,
Oh yeah, then there's more. Yeah.
what exactly prompted this again? They had like a monopoly on these games where they couldn't be gotten anywhere else, even though they're not technically PlayStation exclusives.
Right. So supposedly what it is like, um, the digital download. Like how some places do like digital download codes. Uh,
Yeah,
like GameStop or something will have some codes that you could
yeah.
have digitally and buy those. Supposedly they didn't have those, and you could only buy it strictly on the PlayStation
Oh,
Store.
on the store itself, you weren't able
Yeah,
to input any type of code. Okay, I get
right,
it
right.
now.
Because like some GameStops they'll like you could go in and then you could buy the code for like pre-order or something.
Yeah.
They didn't have those or something or available or anything like that.
Oh
So
shit.
yeah.
That's
So yeah,
fucked.
it's a very interesting name that I've seen, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I might have to hit that up because I got a
Sign
bunch
up
of
on
those
that hoe.
games.
You're right.
Yeah, yeah, which I was trying to figure out where to go to because it's just I just been seeing
Oh,
a bunch of news
I mean,
stuff on it.
yeah, I just searched it up. There's a bunch of fucking sites of
Yeah,
where you could sign up for the lawsuit. There's a there's a website that's called PlayStation You Owe Us.
yeah, yeah,
What the hell?
yeah. So third party
Okay.
digital codes available. Yeah, Sony overcharged for games that had third party digital codes available. Oh, that's what they did. They
Oh, they
overcharged.
overcharge for it. Okay, that makes more sense now.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that's exactly what was going on. There's another thing for PlayStation right now, but we'll get into that later. But
Yeah, dude. I mean,
fuck. It's
as
not
good as
good.
PlayStation's doing, I don't know what's
They're
happening, bro.
they're confused and they don't know which direction to go right now.
Yeah. Also, there's like a server or something that somebody made. It's called like Little Big Planet Online.
I saw that.
That they that
I
they got.
see.
Yeah, so they have it available to get on to your console or whatever, so you could play the games online.
Yeah.
The only issue that I seen when I was looking at it is that whoever the creator of that is, they're gonna have access to your information for your account and stuff. And I'm like,
Oh,
yeah,
I
I
don't
don't want to get into stuff like that.
I don't fuck with that.
Yeah, as much as I
It's
love the game,
it's a
dude,
cool
and I would
thought
love to
to
play it
have.
online again.
It's a cool
Yeah,
thought to have, but just the fact that they have your information, not saying that it's
right.
guaranteed that they will, but just even
Yeah,
the smallest bit of a
somebody could
risk
hack it, dude.
is way too much for me,
Yeah.
and I'm like that's like the prime way to lose your account, and no.
Right. I was so happy to see that, and then I looked into it a little bit more, and I was like, "Oh, dude, yeah, they're gonna get all my information." I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't want to give them that."
I bet you're glad you didn't sign up on that thing immediately, huh?
Well, no, I always like look into stuff before, especially if it's something like that,
Oh
because
yeah,
it's not exactly like
it's not official, right?
yeah,
So
yeah, it's not the official people doing it.
so you always got to be weary about that.
Yeah, yep. That's a good note for any of you guys that try to get something um online or something. Maybe
Like
do your research
yeah,
first.
like if it's like fan projects or something like that, because that's essentially what this is, right?
Yeah, yep,
It's
a fan
it's
project. Yeah,
it's just a fan project. A lot of them are cool, but
yeah.
you you always got to double, triple, quadruple check whatever you're getting yourself into, because
Right, right. Like, I mean, it's not bad. Like, it's a good thing
it
because it,
can.
it, it goes back to.
The
But
reason I say that is because there's a lot
yeah,
of things that start out like really good, but then as years go on, that's when shit hits the fan, and that's when people start to lose like their accounts and shit. They start to get scammed on a lot of stuff.
yeah,
So it
yeah,
can start out very promising, but read between the lines,
yeah, dude. Read the terms and conditions.
right?
The 3 pages of terms and conditions.
Right. You got to read
Not gonna lie,
everything.
I have not really read a single terms and
Oh,
conditions all the way through in a fatty
so
minute.
you've sold your soul to the devil already then. Is what I'm
I'm
hearing.
about to be a human centipede, bro. I call the front.
Oh fuck. That's like the best it's the best spot to be in. I feel bad for the middle person.
Yeah,
That's just weird feelings all the way through.
it's, it's torture.
Literally.
Yeah,
Anyways, that's not good.
yeah.
um the other thing I was the other thing that I wanted to talk about that PlayStation was doing was initially when you buy a game, you don't own the game. I don't know if you've seen anything like that.
I think I've seen something like that.
This is with some big ass asterisks, so don't get too concerned about it. But
Yeah.
essentially, it's when you buy a game, but you don't log into your PlayStation within like 30 days or so, you can't access the game until you connect back to the internet.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
So
yeah that
s- so
that's
if you want to buy
I
a
hate that.
game, even if it's a single player game,
Right.
a game that's supposed to be allowed online, offline, I mean, but
You got to be connected
but
to the
you still
internet.
have to connect to the internet, and then you'll like officially have it. But the caveat here is that's not how it is forever. It's
Yeah.
it's just for like the first 30 days when you first
Right.
buy that game. After that 30 days, the game is yours. You're able to do with it as you please, but PlayStation just for some reason, I got no idea why they want to do that, but they just want to make sure that you're online to play the game. That's it.
Right.
You still have
Now
it.
now
You're still gonna have it, but
that's a good point that you bring up too, though, because like a lot of games now, even though it's single player, you have to be online to play it,
you
which
still
makes
need an
no
internet
sense.
connection for some reason.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, how? Like, because like
It's
before you
like
could
on a
just play it
loading
offline.
screen on a loading screen connecting to online services. What online services? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. I mean, maybe that's just their way to be able to update games now. Is probably what it is.
Yeah, but
But
even
like,
then, it still
I don't know, dude. It is
it still
still
turns a
because they
lot
were
of
be able
people
to.
away too.
Yeah, yeah, you were still able to update games in the past on like older consoles if they had updates.
True. Yeah,
But like, you could still play it offline. I
yeah.
don't know, dude. It's a
It's like
weird.
I said, it's funky. I don't know why they have to do it. It's not exactly, I guess, good, but it's not bad. It's not bad either.
Right.
So that's just what it is.
Yeah. See if I don't think I've heard any other news recently. The biggest one was that PlayStation settlement that's going on. Um,
Oh, I have some news, a little bit
what you got?
involving my favorite game store, Steam.
Oh, yeah.
So some people have found leaks in the Steam, and people dive really into this shit for some reason. But I've been seeing some posts of people like diving into like the code of Steam somehow, and them
The
see,
code of it.
yeah, it's I can't even begin to explain it, but
Interesting.
they're essentially able to see like there's hints of what's going to be coming up to Steam, and something
Oh.
that kind of makes me a little bit happy. Like it's like what supposedly a future update is gonna have.
Oh, for Steam itself?
Yes, yes, the front store page on like a PC or something, right? The thing is, how do I word this? You're soon. It's supposedly you're going to be able to see what exact specs you need for a game to run on your PC. You might be thinking Steam already has that. No,
Makes sense.
Steam has recommended settings, but
Yeah.
soon it's gonna take your FPS, your GPU. It's gonna take the information of what components your computer has, and it's gonna tell
Right.
you whether it's gonna run good on your PC or not.
Yeah,
So
because I remember,
so
that
you'll
that's a like, when you got Doom and you couldn't even run it
yes
because it was
yes
yeah,
that's why I
yeah.
love this. But you'll be able to see, oh, will I actually be able to play the game I'm gonna buy?
Right. Because yeah, I'd be upset too to buy a
There's
brand new game to not be
and
able to play it
and
because of my
and
my
I
computer
and either
specs.
it runs like shit no matter what settings you have. You can't play the game because your GPU didn't have ray tracing at the time. Looking at you, Dark Ages.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I've it's a great fucking thing. You'll be able to see everything you need,
Oh, yeah.
but that's one thing.
So yeah, we got some bad news and we got some good news going on,
Oh yeah,
and then we got some in between news,
the good, the bad, and
you
the
know?
ugly.
The good, the
Um,
bad, and the mid.
but yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. Like I said, I don't know if that's like a true thing, but someone dug into the code or something for it, found it. So hopefully it'll happen. It's just gonna take all the information on your computer and say, hey, yeah, this game's gonna run.
Oh, yeah. So I guess back to that online game, like the online games and stuff and, like, the offline stuff.
Yeah.
I guess Stop Killing Games backs a California bill, so I think this is only in California for now, to protect players when online games shut down.
Oh yeah,
The
we
bill requires the publishers to provide an offline
yeah
mode for a way for the game to remain playable without official servers.
we talked about this. I brought this
We
up to
did,
you
huh?
like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just
No,
wanted to bring it back up again because we were
it's
already
still a
talking
great
about it.
thing. It's still a great thing.
But it's
You
only
should
there, dude,
you
which
should
they need to
yeah,
expand.
which is why I wanted to like expand and get it over like either nationwide or like worldwide, right?
Right.
Cuz everyone deserves to be able to play their favorite game whenever the fuck they want, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Assuming you officially have it and didn't get it by illegal measures.
Right.
Obviously. But there's just too many games these days where once online services stop, that game is literally untouchable. It's not unplayable, it's untouchable. You can't
Let me ask you something, bro.
ask me
Because
something, baby.
I just seen some more news,
Uh-oh.
and I just want your opinion. Like, what do you think about like franchises of video games?
In in what way?
Like, what? Like, do you think like certain games don't need a franchise, or do you think
Mm.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, do you think
Okay. That's
some
actually a
games need
really
to
good
chill?
question. There
Do you think some they need to chill on the franchise and go
um
and branch off and do something new
there are
type deal?
some games where it only does need to be that one or two couple of games,
Right.
and the story ends. It doesn't need to keep going on until the end of time.
Right.
I
Okay.
I am of that opinion. It obviously depends on the game, the type of story
Right.
it's doing, and like I guess the longevity of it or
Yeah, because
something.
I was just thinking of, like, Assassin's Creed, but that's, like, a big franchise, but none of them are really
It's
connected
a
in a
big
sense.
franchise, but they're all yeah, they're not really connected. They're all like
Yeah,
th-
which is fine.
I count. This is gonna sound weird. I count the Assassin's Creed games, like all of them, as like an anthology series games.
Okay.
Like sure, it's a franchise in this
Yeah,
in the way that they share the same IP,
yeah,
but none of them are
related.
connected. The only connected ones were like the first two or three, right? If
Yeah, the
I
first 3,
yes,
1, 2, and 3,
the
and then
first
they also
three,
have the other few collections, like, that I think are connected.
yeah, because they go through those and then they just kind of went out, which isn't bad.
Yeah,
Some of the games
yeah,
that they've done, like Valhalla, had a lot of
yeah,
positive. I forget if Odyssey was really good. I didn't really check that one out. When that one came out, I wasn't really looking forward to it for some reason.
yeah,
I got no idea
uh,
why.
yeah.
But those, it's not really franchise esque.
Right,
But
but, like, say, like,
asterisk, comma, exclamation point, maybe it needs to stop.
you said maybe it needs to stop?
Yeah,
Okay, well,
there
let me say
is.
it this way. So say, like, a brand new game came out. I guess I'll use this one as an example.
Give it to
So
me.
you just played it,
Yes, I
Pragmata.
know. Yeah,
So it
I was gonna talk
sold
about this too.
1,000,000 copies in 2 days. Now Capcom wants to make it a
They
franchise.
want a sequel for it.
So
They want to franchise it. They want a
right.
sequel for sure. At least I because what, this is like a post you just saw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen this exact same one. I cringed the first time I saw it. I am
Yeah.
right
See, that's
now.
what I'm saying. Like,
Right
I feel like
now, I
some
am.
games have good stories where they don't need to continue it, but
Yes.
some also don't have enough. You can't put so much,
Yeah.
story into a
So
game where you need a second one.
here's
But
my thing
you know what I mean?
with Pragmata
Yeah.
specifically. The story that it told with the characters that were involved finished.
Right.
You could
Right.
find
Okay. See.
you could find maybe a couple things to expand on, but if they were to be expanded on, make that DLC. It's in my
Right. Yeah.
opinion
Make it DLC.
not enough for like a whole new game. And I don't want to dive into it because of spoilers and shit, because I know you'd slap me through the computer screen right now if I did.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. You're
like
right.
I
You ain't
said,
wrong there,
right?
bud.
But like I said, the story that it told, the story finished. It had a great finish. It had a great
Right.
run. There doesn't need to be more. I did want to talk about this because I saw that exact post probably that they wanted to make it a
Yeah.
franchise, and like I said, I cringed when I saw it, and I'm like, there's no reason for that.
Right. Yeah. That's where I'm like certain games. I'm like,
They don't
I
need
mean,
it.
I guess you could spin something, but like you'd have to introduce different characters or a different something happening
Yeah,
to make it continue.
you'd have to make
And
something out of thin air to which like the first
yeah,
game alluded to in no way, shape, or form,
right.
and
But
it's hard to do that.
right, but so that was also making me thinking of another game. I always forget what his name is. Who made the Metal Gear Solids? Kojima.
Oh yeah,
So
Hideo Kojima,
yeah, Hideo Kojima.
fake fan alert.
Yeah, I got his name. I just don't remember his. I just don't want to pronounce it wrong.
Whatever.
So I mean, he's a very talented storyteller,
Hmm.
in his games, and he does like like if like you had something like that, because he also did the Death Stranding, and then he made a Death Stranding too. So I
Yes.
never finished the first Death Stranding, but I heard really good things about the second one, and it's like, you know, do you need to do a second one, or could you just stick with the first one? But it was because it was a different type of game, where like more like a walking simulator, where like there wasn't
Yeah.
that many type of that game out, and that one kind of just caught a bunch of people's eye, and it was a really good story. So then they're like, let's continue on this story, but they did add like another aspect to it where they could continue on the story.
Yeah. I mean, in that case, it's weird because like I said,
But I don't think they should go over 2, you know what I mean?
you gotta set it up
Just stick it with the
to the
2.
point to where if they want to do more they can. But if they don't have any more and they just try to push out something else
Yeah,
just for the sake of having something else out, no one's gonna like it.
right. It's like, oh, everyone loved, the first one.
First one was
Let's make a
good.
second one.
I heard was the second one. I don't know if I remember hearing if the second one was as good as the first one.
Oh yeah, or even better.
I think the first one
You know what I mean?
had such a positive reception because there's nothing else like it, like you said.
Yeah.
Um,
And like I said, it's just Kojima and his storytelling. Like it's just something different.
he
Like how do
does
you think
know
of
how
this
to
stuff?
tell a story. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah. So if you have like a really good writer that could just tell like an incredible story, then and then like still be able to continue on to that story, then I say do the franchise.
As long as
But
that
don't overdo the
story has an
franchise.
end, as long as that story does have an
Yeah,
end,
right.
it's not something to where it's set up to where it could run on forever, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
You like I'd say for franchises, dude, I'd say my max to for any would be 3.
oh
Like
yeah,
don't go over 3,
so you must hate the
you know?
GTA games then.
Well, those ones are different.
Interesting.
That's kinda like Assassin's
Interesting,
Creed
huh?
because they're not connected, you know what I mean?
Fair, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's like the same thing, like I said, as Assassin's Creed, like, they're not all connected, and like I said, there was those 3 that were connected, and, like, that's fine. They did that, and then they went on to something else,
They,
but used the same name.
they weren't directly linked to those first few. Yeah.
Right. But, I mean, there's other games that that do pretty good at where, like, they could keep it going, but it's let me give you an example, bro, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
They have a whole universe where it just keeps getting repeated over and over
They
again,
got a whole
but
universe
it
that
ends in
just
different
got
ways
reset.
for this. Yeah, it just gets reset every time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which which is fine, but just because it's a fighting game, but, like, maybe those games don't need a story, you know what I mean?
Mm.
But,
Just
I mean,
pump out fighting games just to have fighting games? I don't know about that.
well, I mean, like, it's just the story is just, like I guess you can make it unique in a sense. I
Yeah.
played the new one, well, the newest one that they have out,
Yeah.
Mortal
Uh-huh.
Kombat 1. And
That's not confusing.
that story was pretty good. It's just trying to figure out, like, if you haven't played the other ones, which it
Yeah.
kinda gives you a background of what happened in the past, or at least the last game, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
But
yeah, because that one was a soft reboot. You do still need to know a little bit of stuff, but like
yeah.
the majority of it, yeah,
Yeah,
was
because
reset.
God Liu Kang was a sick thing that they added, dude.
Honestly,
God Liu Kang
yeah,
was dope.
that one was badass.
Yeah, like if they didn't add that, then I felt like there wasn't much of a story there.
Nah.
You know what I mean? They added that in, I was like, okay, this is interesting. It's actually kind of cool. You know,
They can have
so like
stories.
yeah, so yeah, they could have stories, but like you know what I'm saying? Like if it's like the same thing kind of over and over, but just someone else is up there,
It's just a
it's
different
just
guy. The gameplay is the same.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like the fighting games just have that kind of weird aspect of because they're like more like tournaments that are going on
Yeah,
for the story.
yeah,
It's like just a big fighting tournament. Cool, but like I said, I feel like those ones are hard to write a good story for.
yeah. Actually brings up something I did want to talk about. Something I was kind of excited for, but then it kind of died down when it came out. Was the recently the Invincible versus fucking game came out?
The Invincible versus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting that you talk about the story because
Mhm.
someone accumulated like all the cutscenes and shit. There
Yeah.
are 35 whole minutes of story for that game.
Really?
That's it.
Does it does
That's
it
all you get.
but does it go based off of is it
It's
its own thing or does it go based off the show or
it's
the
something else
comics?
entirely.
Yeah.
It's its own separate thing. but I just find it funny.
35 minutes. That's a whole
35
episode.
it's not even a whole episode. A whole episode is 1 hour
Well,
long.
oh, right, right.
It gets halfway there, then calls it quits.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess. I
But
mean,
I didn't bring it up to dog on it. I just found that part funny.
yeah.
I haven't seen a bunch of gameplay for it. I've seen the cutscenes. They put a lot of work into it. It's really interesting how they like start. You know how a bunch of the games kind of have like the start of a fight, then it like leads you into the actual gameplay. A lot of that they have is
Yeah.
really good. It shows how a Viltrumite should actually fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any gameplay on that. I've seen some people playing it
I
recently,
highly
though.
recommend looking at it a little bit. I don't think you'd be too terribly invested into the story, so I don't think you're risking much by looking into it, at least.
Right. Yeah,
But
yeah. I kind of want to see like how like the fighting aspect of that game
it's a
is.
what it's a 3-man yeah 3v3
Really?
basically where you pick 3 characters, you're swapping between them, and if you win you win,
Like,
if you lose you lose.
like, is it like OG Capcom where you could just tag in another player and play as them, or
I bel
it's like a 3v3 tag team
Yeah.
type deal? Or,
Yes. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. That's
like the
that's
OG
that's exactly what it is.
Capcom arcade machines is what I was thinking of. Like they have like
Do they have
you
it
can play.
like that?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You can pick like Spider Man or like the Hulk or like, or I think they have a mix of those. It's like Capcom versus Marvel or some shit.
Yeah.
And you could like pick the like your 3 characters or your 2 characters, and then you're fighting as one, and then their health gets low, and then you either tag them out with the low health, or they die, and then you get the next player to
Well,
play
you could
as.
just swap between them whenever you want. There's no you have to
That's what I'm
be
saying.
at this state. But yeah,
Well, no, yeah, you
that's
don't have to be at a certain state, but you could switch between them. That's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
yes is the answer.
Yes. Okay. Sick.
But
Okay.
yeah, it's cool. I've been thinking of getting it, but if I do get it, I might wait until it goes on sale, cuz the stuff I've seen has been underwhelming to say the least, not to turn other people away. If it's a game you like, it's a game you like. I'm not going to knock you for it. But
Right.
because I'm a guy that likes story and shit,
Dude, I love story, dude.
if I get a fighting game, one of the reasons I do get said fighting game will be because if it has a good story or not.
For a fighting game.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Cause I don't know, just regular fighting game, they don't do it for me. I don't like to go online and battle and
I
and fight people. I enjoy a good
think it's a
tournament
social.
with like friends and shit like we did
That's what I'm
a
saying.
while ago at our friend's place. But outside of
That,
that,
yeah,
I
because
don't
that's how I feel
I don't
about
want to
fighting games. I
deal
feel
I don't want to deal with all the sweats that know all the
are online.
intricacies of every
Yeah,
single fucking guy you play.
combo.
I don't want to
Yeah,
deal with trying to learn the combos and shit,
yeah,
or just trying to figure out how to live for the next 2 minutes. Um,
right.
every now and then, I do like a good fight, but
Oh yeah,
but for most games I play, I'm getting them because of the story, and it's the same thing for those fighting games, which is one of the main reasons why I don't think I've gotten a Mortal Kombat game in like a minute. I've just been getting
yeah. I got that
Sonic
last
games.
one and haven't played much.
Yeah.
I played through most of the story. I think actually no, I finished the story of it. Um, which I mean I do enjoy like cutscenes. Like I'm not a
Yeah.
cutscene kind of skipper person. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna say like do you know what's crazy that I just been looking into? Because I want to bring this up too because we're talking about story. So I literally spent all day today at work listening to the entirety or like the entire story
Get a lore
of
drop on something? What do you get a lore drop on?
uh,
Tell me. Tell me now. Tell me now. Say
zombies
it. Oh, okay. No, that's fucking
for the
awesome.
zombies and stuff. And
What did you just call? Did you just call Steven and tell him go?
I should have, dude. I should have. But like, it's just one of those things like where I don't like retain information too well.
Mm,
Like listening to it,
yeah.
where I have to like I think it'd be better if like I listened to it and then wrote down specific points of like what I
Get
just
yourself
heard.
like a little Sparks note.
Right, right. Because like literally like the video was 3 hours long.
Oh yeah.
It was 3 hours long, and I was like,
Yup.
damn, just to tell the whole story. And I think it ended. I didn't get to the ending, but I think it goes in because like the way that the zombies story is actually it was very fascinating to listen to be honest.
Yeah.
And dude, for me playing, like I don't think I've done enough Easter eggs to really get the full story of it, which I've done plenty of them, and I've done a couple of them over and over again. But if you did it in order from like the game that like where the story starts to like where it ends,
Like
dude,
chronological order. It's
yeah, yeah,
it
it's a pretty wild story.
you are playing a whole different game than just zombies at that point.
Yeah, it's a pretty wild story, and a lot of times when I used to play zombies, I would just focus on getting high rounds,
Yeah. Yeah.
and sometimes I would focus on doing the Easter egg. And when I was like watching that video and them going through the story, and usually when you're doing the Easter egg, there'll be the cutscenes or there'll be like the
Yeah,
little
yeah. There's like
comments that the
little snippets
yeah
that they're alluding to, but nothing you really pay attention to. I'm the
right
exact same way whenever I'm doing like any zombie Easter eggs or something like that.
yeah
The
and
few
so
times I do them, right? But
yeah and so when the the way that this guy did the video is he threw all those snippets in there in
Mhm.
order, and dude,
It changes
it
it.
they need to make a movie, dude.
It changes it 100%. I know.
They need to
Oh
make an
yeah.
animated film of it.
Fuck yeah.
You know, I'd say animated because that dude, it was so good, and I was like, dude, I didn't realize how much stuff actually happens
Cause
in these.
yeah, cause there's a lot of
Yeah, a
fuck.
lot
I
of
don't want
times
to
I
say it.
wouldn't
There's
understand what they were saying because like
yeah.
you have all these other sounds in your ear and like you're playing with somebody else, and so like you're like, oh dude, we gotta do this step, we gotta do this step next, this is the next step, save the zombie or something, save the
Yeah.
crawler.
You're
Which
you're
you get to hear a little bit of it,
you're
but
listening to your buddy saying this is what you need to do. Not You're not listening to the game saying this is what you need to do.
yeah,
There's a distinct difference between those two
yeah,
options. Cause when you listen to your buddy, you're just following directions and you're just like, okay, I'll do this now. Have fun.
right, right,
But
yeah,
if you're playing if you're playing zombies, you get to one part and they're like, "Hey, I need this because of this," and you're like, "Wait, why? What?" And then you start
right,
to ask a bunch of questions, and then that's when the story picks up.
right, and so let me explain this too because I didn't understand it at first because I was like, dude, how do they keep bringing the same characters back? And
I know exactly what you're
dude,
gonna
it's
talk
it's
about.
like a
Go ahead.
whole yeah, it's like a whole kind of
They're
I don't
oh
want to
yeah.
say multiverse, but yeah, it's like
No,
a whole
they are a thousand.
yeah,
Okay, it's not multiverse ish.
yeah,
They are time traveling a lot.
yeah. They're time traveling and they're going. Yeah, they have
they
like
they're time traveling. They're quote unquote dying. They're just turning into ghosts though,
right,
and they're getting reborn in a type of
yeah,
way, right?
yeah. They're
Yeah,
they're like almost immortal
that's
in a sense.
exactly where I knew you were going with that.
And and there was this weird part that I didn't even realize too, because the guy was just explaining there's these like lizard creatures that live underneath the world or something
Hmm.
that have all this ancient technology, which is the technology that you're finding in all these different spots. Um, and obviously like Nikolai or not Nikolai, Richtofen, Dr. Richtofen,
Yes,
he's kind of like
our favorite
his character
scientist
arc. Yeah, dude, his character arc was
is
actually kind of insane because he
no, it's
started as like
fucking
yeah,
diabolical. His fucking character
yeah,
arc. I'm not gonna lie,
yeah. He starts as like a bad guy, and
because
then like he's still kind of bad and like has bad intentions, and then he kind of at the end starts feeling like he's like, oh well, these guys aren't just my allies; they're my friends.
yeah, he kind of
And I'm
actually
like,
feels bad
dude,
for the stuff that he's done now, and he's like, "Oh,
yeah,
I kind of gotta
it's
fix
because
this
they
now," because
right, it's
also
because they
the
made it to
entire
the end.
universe is falling apart.
Yeah, yeah. but yeah, but the real mastermind behind it all was Dr. Monty, because he was the one, him, and then obviously the Shadow Man.
Yeah, do I
So
remember?
like Dr. Monty was like, the one that was like also doing like the
Yeah.
experiments.
Oh.
It
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And dude, so I was like in deep into listening to all that going down, and like some of them I just had to sit there and pause because I was like, dude, there's no way I missed all this,
Oh, there,
you
there,
know?
there is most definitely a way you missed
Yeah.
every little bit of
Right.
that.
Right. And then there's like some of the maps that I didn't play and didn't do the Easter egg because the Easter egg was like ridiculously
Way
too
too
many
hard to
steps.
fucking do.
And yeah, like there was the
You,
Alpha Omega one I think that they added in there where it was like the kind of like Nuketown area and they had like the bunker and stuff.
oh yeah.
Yeah, so um, that one was a crazy part too because uh, it's just like the way that they tell the story and then each of the characters have their own kind of like thing, but they're going off of like this book that they have. They have like a book that kind of tells them what's gonna happen,
Oh
and
yes, I
they
remember
finish
this.
it.
I remember this because you go ahead. You go ahead. Sorry.
Right, yeah, so they finished it or whatever, and, this was, like, when, like, Dr. Monty, I think when the world split and, like, crack open into the 2 different realities and
Yep.
stuff,
Yep.
and Dr. Monty's over there telling him, like, what he wants is to get, like, back to, like, a peaceful world in a sense,
Hmm.
without, like, any, like, anything crazy going on, no zombies or, infections or anything crazy like
Yeah.
that. And and then something happens, right? And so then this is when like they're going back in time again, and then uh Dr. Richtofen's like, all right, Nikolai, this book is for you now because it wasn't supposed to end like that. He's like, I want you to take this, and then he's the one that started leading the expedition
Yeah.
and going through all the stuff.
Yep. Wasn't there something where like a future Richtofen gave an old Richtofen the book, and he's like, "This isn't what it's supposed to be," and then he's like, "Read it again, motherfucker." There-
So yeah, something like that. Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
like a cutscene or something like that to where something altered in the future.
yeah.
The book didn't say what the book said in that future in the past,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's the
So,
exact point I was telling because like
yep,
they come back. It's the older version of them, and then they're looking at their younger selves, and he's like, "I need you to come with us."
yep,
You know what I mean?
yep.
So I was like, "Oh, dude, this is gonna
It
be
it
crazy."
it it goes surprisingly deep. It's actually
It does,
it's
bro,
actually insanity.
and like it's actually a really good story that like it's like kind of unhidden. Like if
Yeah. God, this is why I wish they just made it like an actual like separate game
yeah,
cuz
yeah,
cuz cuz it being connected, well, quote unquote connected. It's
right, right,
just attached to the Call of Duty name.
yeah,
But if the Zombies itself was like a separate game or like franchise even,
right.
it'd be so much bigger and it'd be way beyond what it is right now too. But
Right,
no.
but even like where it is at now, it's still pretty
Oh
crazy.
yeah, no,
And
it's insane no matter what way you look at it.
right, because then it started going into uh the Black Ops 2
Hmm.
zombies and stuff. With uh damn if I could remember all their names. Uh
Lord knows
there's like
I
the
would
one
not.
scientist guy. Yeah, there's the one scientist guy. I forget what he goes by, but it's like him, Misty, and there's four of them in there. Well, yeah, whatever. The science guy, he was the one that was like held up in the little lab where you go and see the electrical guy.
Okay.
These are the people that go into like take into the dark aether, and like
Yeah.
they're trying to get like some kind of power from using the dark aether, and it kind of messes with their mind because what originally happened was with Dr. Richtofen is he started hearing voices that were telling him stuff to do,
Hmm.
and I think that was like the Shadow Man or stuff like that, and basically when that scientist guy was part of a group called like the Flesh Eaters or something, because that was after
That sounds about
Moon.
right.
Right, right. So this was after Moon when the whole Earth exploded. There's a couple survivors left,
Yep.
right? And so then now we're on transit where the Earth is scorching areas, and there's
Cracking and on
the
fire
four
with with
survivors,
with
right?
lava exploding everywhere.
Right. So yeah, the scientist guy was held up in that lab, and he comes out or whatever to find survivors and stuff. And because he ate like the flesh of like the zombies or whatever and stuff, he started hearing the voices too or whatever, and was like connected
Oh
to
yeah.
Richtofen a little bit. So it's like it's a crazy concept, but like it was like cool to hear about because I was
Mm-hmm.
like, dude,
It's
like it's just
it's
like the
it,
reading between the lines and like the paying
it's
attention to
so
that,
easy
you
to
get a
miss
crazy
all
story.
that because when you
Yeah.
initially play a zombies match, it's just to go for high number, go burr. That's it.
Yeah, or like try not to die.
Right, right. Not sure. We can do the Easter egg, but not many people actually pay attention to what's going on there.
Right, right. And like even with the Easter egg, like like some of the little stuff like the steps to doing it, or
Hmm.
like the whole thing with the Samantha,
Yep, the
um,
child.
crazy. Yeah, dude, it was crazy
Oh yeah.
because like she like also just like I was the innocent, and then she becomes like a freaking menace
Oh
at
yeah.
the end,
She
dude.
she's out for revenge by the end, dude.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
she's out for blood.
Yeah, and then even like Mob of the Dead, they got Dr. Rick Toffin strapped up to the electric chair.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then they left him or whatever instead of helping him because they're like, oh, he can't be
He said, "Oh,
saved or whatever.
he's
So
a
they
piece
just
of
dipped
shit. We're
out in the
not doing
portals.
this." Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
but
It's like I was like, damn.
but no, it's very easy to miss all that, and it's like you said a million times today. It's a great story.
Very intricate.
You just gotta pay attention, and that's something I feel a lot of people miss when playing zombies, just in general.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, for sure. Um, because like there's even like small Easter eggs inside of
There's Easter
the
eggs
full
inside the
big
Easter
Easter.
eggs, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't even think they really do it anymore, but they would always have like the teddy bears or the rocks or something that you would click on, and they play a banger song, dude, in the middle of
Oh
the game.
yeah, I think only
They don't. I haven't seen that
how
any
long
in
did
the
they
newer
do
ones.
that? What did they do
Black
that
Ops
up
Two,
to? Like two? I thought they did it in
Black
three.
Ops. They
No,
might have done it.
I think in
I don't think
three
they
is
did
where
it
it
in
stopped.
three. It might have stopped in three, but I remember the last one I remember is Black Ops Two, and it was Avenged Sevenfold.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, on town. Yeah. Yup.
as it
Yup.
should be.
Which I was like, yeah, I haven't seen them do anything like that recently in any of the newer zombies
They
maps.
don't do the hardcore rock. They don't allude
Yeah,
to any like badass
copyright. No, I'm
moments or
dead.
something. Yeah, yeah. Copyright's probably a big thing that they don't want to deal
Yeah,
with, which is why they don't do it. It's like,
yeah,
yeah, I'm feeling lazy. Let's not.
yeah. No, but definitely very interesting to watch. I might send you the link just because it might be just fun just to watch because
Oh yeah,
he
there's
shows the clips and then he explains what's going
yeah,
on in the story, and then
cause
he
I think I know that 3 hour long video, but then one of our friends said that there's like a 6 hour, 7 hour long video going
yeah, supposedly there was like an 8 hour long one too.
more in depth about that shit.
I wanted to bring this up too because I thought it was funny because when I was watching the video, I was looking at the comments, and uh, let's see.
Hmm.
Uh, oh, dude, I don't even show at the top anymore. But
Oof.
somebody wrote in the comments, it said something like, "Oh, dude, I wish somebody could tell me this story as a bedtime story
Oh,
when I was younger."
oh, that'd be badass.
Oh, right here. Dude, if I was still a kid, I'd want this to be my bedtime story every single damn night. Honestly, what a journey it's been, and how fortunate we got to live, breathe, and experience these games. You
Oh
just had
yeah,
to be there. The
right?
new generation of zombie players missed out on the golden era of zombies.
They'll never
From what was
know.
just a simple side/bonus mode at the end of World at War campaign to such an amazing complex storyline that has managed to go on for this long, which is no easy feat for the game. But yeah, I thought that was funny. I was like, yeah, dude, that would be a great
This
bedtime story,
this
dude.
this entire thing as a bedtime story.
Yeah,
Kind of fucking whack. It almost was at one point. Steven,
a bedtime story.
yeah,
Yeah.
Steven explained this whole thing to me one night when we were at our buddy's house,
Oh
and
yeah.
I was playing what I think I was playing fucking Sonic Superstars at the time.
Yeah.
And I was literally start to finish of the game. He was going through the whole fucking story, and I did almost fall asleep at the end of
Yeah. Yeah.
that.
But like it's very interesting, That's
Oh
what I'm saying.
yeah,
I kind of want to hear his take on it, on the whole story, like how much he knows.
he
Probably knows
knows.
the whole thing, but
He does know the whole thing. The like later on bits, he's kind of schwanky on, iffy on.
yeah,
One might
yeah,
say schwanky. Um, but he basically knows the entire fucking thing
right.
in his
Yeah,
head.
we gotta get him on here and have
In
him
his head.
talk about it. No, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just like you just watch a lot of videos and like you play it too, so that's when it like really sticks.
When you play it 1,000 times,
Yeah,
you'll
yeah,
remember it.
yeah. It's like some games like this have like the most intricate stories though, and I'm like, dude, I was like
You'll never
the
know.
little games.
You'll
Yeah,
never know.
yeah. And not gonna lie, dude, like I like Nikolai, dude. He's just so funny. He's so funny.
Yeah, we all love Nikolai. I
Yeah, and supposedly like him
I
talking about
remember
all of
his
his
years.
all the stories he was talking about, like his like ex-wife and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, supposedly that is all a lie or whatever, and you're just trying to drink to
Oh, he's just making shit
forget.
up.
Yeah, yeah, crazy,
Oh,
right?
that's Nikolai. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay, so that is who I think Nikolai is. Okay.
Ah, cousin,
Duh! Duh!
you you smell like fifth wife.
Wife. Yeah,
Yeah, dude, the little crawlers, bro.
he's the Russian drunk.
Yeah, and then you got Takeo, Dempsey, and then Richtofen.
Takeo. Oh, that's the okay. I know that one. Okay,
That's
that's
the
the
Jap.
yeah, the Japanese
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, and then you got Dempsey. He's like he's like a soldier.
Yep.
Yeah,
They made it. I think they brought him
it's a pretty cool team,
back.
dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no. All the teams they got are fucking badass. 100%.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, yeah. I kind of want that. I just wanted to bring that up because I was like listening to it and I was like, oh, dude. I was
Oh
like, it's great. It's
yeah.
great. It could have been any better.
No, no.
You know,
That's peak right there,
like
brother. What do you mean?
yeah. I mean, it's probably like the same thing with like your Sonic games. There's like a story behind it.
Oh
I don't know
yeah,
how intricate it is, but
it gets pretty intricate. Not to the point of zombies, in my opinion. Some people say it would, but
oh,
it's really not.
oh yeah, yeah. But like
I
it's
can see through the blue colored sunglasses I wear,
yeah.
but
I mean, you got anything else to add or
not to that. I don't know a lot about zombies. I just know a little
yeah,
bit. So
yeah.
but yeah, I agree. It'd be a cool bedtime story.
I'm falling asleep right now, dude. I'm falling asleep right now.
I can tell you look done. But no, that's all I got. I didn't really have much else outside of that and your lore dump.
I mean, I didn't really explain any of the lore, but I just brought up what a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I wish I knew more. So
Listen to
I
that
might work
video
on that.
about like 5 more times, and I think you'll get it.
Oh yeah, yeah, from start to finish.
Of course.
All right, well, I guess
So,
that's
yeah,
it for our
that's
episode for today.
That's it for this episode of Le Get Good Podcast. Thank you
Thanks for tuning in.
for watching us. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know your favorite game that you love to talk about hours and hours on end without anyone interrupting you. If
Yeah.
there is one.
Yeah.
But like I said, that's it. And as always, GG's.
GG's.